Hello everyone and welcome back to Oblivion. It has been a while. It has. I admit it has. But we're back. The semester's almost over, so everything has really calmed down for me. And we are back for the foreseeable future, which is until next semester when things get real again. But this is my last week of official classes, so with that in mind, let's get back into it. I've missed it. I'm ready to do more Dark Brotherhood. I'm ready to have my heart broken. Again. Who the fuck are you? Sir!
A pleasure to speak with you.
Sir?
Have you heard? That big galleon down at the waterfront? Someone killed the cat.
Oh, that was me. So, who the fuck?
Farewell.
Go back to wherever you came from. And I don't mean that in a racist kind of way. I mean, go back. It's not safe here. Oh, Shadowmere, you're so fast! I've been playing Skyrim just for fun lately, and this Shadowmere is so much faster. Also, I don't have Shadowmere yet. On my Skyrim. Oh, it's right here. I visited my first dead drop location and received my next contract. I've received my new orders from Lucien Lachance. I must go to Leafrot Cave and kill a necromancer who has begun the process of transforming himself into a lich. This necromancer, Celidaean, has not yet completed his metamorphosis and is still incredibly powerful, possibly too powerful to kill if faced directly. I should search the cave for Celidaean's writings and try to discover his weakness. I should have read the dead drop orders first. Thank you very much. Oh yeah, I'm a vampire, forgot about that. Silencer, you are now reading your first dead drop note here on Hero Hill, which proves to me you were well appointed to the tasks that lie ahead. Journey now to Leafrot Cave. There you will encounter an ancient necromancer who is attempting to escape death by transforming himself into a lich. This necromancer, Celidaean, has not yet completed his metamorphosis, but is still immensely powerful, possibly too powerful to destroy if confronted directly. Search Leafrot Cave. Necromancers are wizards, after all, and wizards are prolific by nature. Celidaean surely has written records, and these records may contain evidence of some kind of weakness. Perhaps there's some other way to destroy Celidaean besides a direct confrontation, but destroy him you must. When the necromancer lies dead, journey to the city of Coral for your next dead drop. At the foot of the great oak hidden in the bushes is an old sack. Inside you will find your reward for killing the necromancer, as well as information regarding your next contract. Serve me well, Silencer, and there's no telling how far you might advance. Alright, come on, Shadowmere. Leafrot Cave. That's down here somewhere, if memory serves. Oh, nope, I was wrong. It's over here. Memory did not serve. Let's go to Periite Shrine. There's lowest chance of me being attacked immediately upon arriving there. This way. Shadowmere, come on. You're so fast! I love you, Shadowmere. You can do it! You can do it, girl! Oh, she's so quick. I love her. Sorry. Leaf Rock Cave was not very far. There it is. Just chill in the water, please, Shadowmere. Got an urn root. Alright. Leaf Rock Cave. Great. I hate the zombies. I really do. I hate them a lot. Well, that made a mess. That's an actual lich. Entry 1. My initial findings may have been inconclusive, but they set me on a path I will pursue until I achieve my goal or lie rotting in this cave. Either outcome will be a welcome respite from the days and nights I've spent toiling without food, water, or any kind of companionship. A lesser mage would have fallen prey to madness by now, I'm sure of it. But I am not a lesser mage. Though they try in earnest, though their hearts and minds are true to the teachings of our great sovereign, my fellow necromancers lack the complete dedication required to achieve that ultimate of goals, the state of lichdom. Not even Falcar himself can match my sheer tenacity and my unwillingness to accept failure on any level. That is why I, Celadean, will soon join the ranks of the worm eremites, those servants favored by our sovereign above all others. I will sit with honor and obedience at his right hand, while those fool in the mage's guilds grovel at my maggot-ridden feet. Entry 2. Even the most pedestrian peasant fairy tale has long held that a lich must somehow remain bound to his soul, and that connection most commonly manifests itself as a transference of the spirit into an actual physical object, an urn, a sarcophagus, a crystal vial. One Khajiit fairy tale even tells of a lich who preserved his spirit in the severed head of a wood-elf infant. And the same peasants long comforted themselves in the belief that if they ever had the grave misfortune of facing a lich, they would need only to find the vessel containing his spirit form and then destroy it, thus destroying the lich himself. Fools and their folklore. True liches possess no such weakness. Can one of the sovereign's worm eremites be bested by shattering a glass vase? The very notion is so absurd as to be comical. Yes, an necromancer must transfer his soul into a physical vessel, but once that transference is complete, once the necromancer has fully metamorphosed into a lich form, the vessel is inconsequential. But it's the process of this transference itself that has eluded me for so long. My soul remains bound to my earthly body, and nothing I have attempted has allowed me to free myself from this mortal coil and transcend to the state of lichdom I so dearly desire. Entry 3. Every tome I've acquired, the volumes upon volumes of necromantic discourse, all useless. I've grown disgusted by the years of wasted life that have been poured into these so-called essential writings. Who in their right mind would ever wish to animate the month-dead cyrodiilic butterfly, or bring life to the rotting husk of a rare albino mud crab? How many months have I wasted away in this cave, and for what reason? Yes, I know. I will resurrect an army of deformed goblin younglings and march on the White Gull Tower itself. That at least is in my reach. My mind has become a cesspool of necromantic waste, where reject spells and rituals compete for the honor of finally driving me completely insane. And still I am no closer to achieving my goal than I was when I first began this process. Am I losing faith in myself and my discipline? Perhaps I've been studying too hard. Many a night I've sacrificed my prayers to our sovereign for one more experiment, one more incantation. What I need now is rest. Rest and a state of tranquility, so that I may commune with our sovereign and repledge my loyalty and devotion. For what answer I will find in some crumbling codex that could not be supplied by our great sovereign himself. Entry 4. The secret is mine. So long I searched, so hard I toiled, but I was a fool. I was right to forgo my studies for the more ardent devotion to prayer. Last night, as I sit in the throes of meditation, our great sovereign did come to me. He passed to me the knowledge I have sought for so long. The secrets of transcendence were even more complex and arcane than even I could have imagined, and I will never transcribe them into any written work. Indeed, they have never been recorded. All my months of solitude were for naught, as the secret I so desperately sought could only be obtained through direct communication with our great sovereign himself. Soon I will walk the earth as a worm eremite, serving our sovereign in the state of endless undeath. Entry 5. Though the sacrifice of many innocents, the resurrection of my servants to aid me in of many servants to aid me in my tasks, and the tireless performance of a nearly week-long ritual, I have completed the construction of the Sands of Resolve. The transcendence into full lichdom will not be immediate, however. The vessel has been crafted, but my energy force, my soul, must be fully transferred into it. Not even our sovereign was quite certain how long this process would take, as it varies from one necromancer to the next, based on many factors, both physical and spiritual. One thing, however, is certain. This hourglass must never leave my possession until the transference is complete. I grow more powerful every day, but in truth I am more vulnerable than I ever have been. If something were to happen to the Sands of Resolve, if the hourglass should somehow leave my person, the connection between the soul and vessel would be severed. To think that my work, my life, could be eradicated so easily after I've come so close to success is almost more than I can bear. Well, guess who's... I've discovered a journal of the necromancer Celadæan. It appears he has used a magic hourglass called the Sands of Resolve to turn himself into a lich, and extend his life indefinitely. The process is not yet complete, however, and the hourglass must remain on Celadæan's person for some time, as it contains his life force. If I could remove the Sands of Resolve from Celadæan's person, perhaps through pickpocketing, he would surely die. Well, it sounds like someone's getting pickpocketed, doesn't it? It's a good thing my sneak is off the wall. What do you have, skeleton? Bone meal. Ugh. Because I definitely need more gold. Alright guys, we have to be quiet. Are we gonna pick fight? Haha. Lol. Celadæan is dead. I must pick up my reward in the next contract at the dead drop located in the old sack hidden in the bushes beneath the great oak in the city of Coral. Gimme the gold. Oh dear. Okay. I don't think I've ever actually... I think I fought him once. Like, actually fought him. And, he wasn't that hard. But oh well. I hear a Nern root. Oh, it might be that one that I already got. Alright, Shadowmere, did you have a nice swim? Uh-oh, it sounds like there's combat music. But it let me leave anyway, so oh well. technically that means Coral doesn't have an heir, because I know that she has a daughter, but her daughter is married to the Leowin Count. As I remark on loading screens without reading them. My horse is stabled outside the city gate. Aha. 500 gold. I picked up my reward and received my next contract. I've received my new orders from Lucy and LeChance. I must kill every member of the Draconis family. Perennia Draconis, Matthias Draconis, Andreas Draconis, Sibylla Draconis, and Kalia Draconis. I know the location only of the family matron Perennia Draconis, who can be found on the farm known as Applewatch. I should head to Applewatch and find out as much information as I can on the locations of the other family members, and then systematically kill them all. Man, my Oblivion does take its time, doesn't it? The necromancer Celadon is dead, but you are not. And you are not. That is quite an accomplishment, but your work as a silencer has just begun. Your next assignment requires you to eliminate not just one target, but 5. An entire family, in fact. The unlucky siblings are Perennia Draconis, Matthias Draconis, Andreas Draconis, Sibylla Draconis, and Kalia Draconis. The locations of most of the family members are unknown, so you should begin your search with the family matron Perennia, who resides at the farm called Applewatch. You must discern the locations of all the Draconis family members and then systematically eliminate them. I suggest you first speak with the mother and find out if she has any valuable information on the whereabouts of her children before ending her life. When every member of the Draconis family lies dead, journey to the city of Skingrad. In the castle courtyard, you will find a well containing your reward for the Draconis contract, as well as any further assignment I might have. Pardon me. Alright, Applewatch. I don't think I've discovered Applewatch. I mean, I know where it is, but I don't know that I've discovered it. No, I haven't. So we'll go to Bruma Caverns. I still need some souls for Hermaeus Mora's quest as well, but I'm not sure which ones. Where's my horse? There she is. If anyone can get me there, it's Shadowmere. Hi, bye. Oops.
Let's get this over with.
Oh! Rude!
You're a traitor to your own race.
Oh, Shadowmere, did I hit you? I'm sorry. Now that was just rude, sir. I was trying to murder an innocent old woman. I don't need any of that stuff.
Oh, hello there. I'm sorry, you startled me. My nerves get rattled rather easily these days, I'm afraid. Living alone will do that to you. Now, is there something I can help you with?
I'm looking for your children.
My children? Whatever for? Oh, oh dear. Excuse an old woman's stupidity. You're here to pick up my gift list. Using your gift service was the smartest thing I've ever done. My children are spread across Cyrodiil, and it's so hard to shop for them all. So here's the list of all my precious little ones, though I dare say they're not so little anymore. They grow up so fast, I swear. You'll notice that the list gives each child's location and some suggestions for gifts. Oh, and here's the gold I'm supposed to give you. Now please go. Those children are so dear to me, and I'd really like you to get them something special. Thanks again.
She just paid me to kill her and her children. Yeah, I guess she wasn't holding out on me. Alright, so Ferenia is dead. Draconis gift list. Dear Courier, I would like to thank you again for agreeing to assist me. I was so delighted when a friend recommended you, and I will certainly employ your services again in the future if everything goes well with this round of purchases. You can imagine how difficult it is for an old woman such as myself to get around. My children, darlings that they are, deserve the best, and I'm afraid I haven't been able to properly show my love and affection for them in quite a few years. But all that is behind me now. Here's a list of gifts I think my family would most enjoy, as well as each child's current place of residence, which should be used for delivery. Matthias, Talos Plaza District, Imperial City. He has a home there. Matthias always was a rough and tumble lad. The last I heard, he'd fallen in with some pretty tough characters there in the Imperial City. I'd feel so much better if I knew he was well protected, so I'd like for you to find him a nice cuirass. Nothing too light, iron or steel should be fine, and if possible, I'd like it engraved with, "To my dear Maddie, I'll always be here to protect you. Love, Mom." Andreas, the Drunken Dragon Inn. He owns the place and lives there as well. Andy's been brewing his own beer and spirit since he was 6 years old. The opening of that inn was the happiest day of his life. I'd like for you to get him some new tavern glasses. I'm sure there are craftsmen in the Imperial City who would make a fancy set from frosted ebony or altmary crystal. Sibylla, Muck Valley Cavern. Yes, my daughter lives in a cave, and no, I'm not very happy about it. Sibby has always loved animals, almost as much as Andy loves beer. And a couple of years ago she apparently thought it was a good idea to abandon the Empire and live as a savage with the rest of the animals. In that time, I'm afraid Sibby has kind of cracked. She's basically as wild as the beast she lives with. What can I do? I'm Sibby's mother and I'll always love her. She obviously doesn't want or need anything from civilized society, so I'd like you to do is find a tanner and secure the largest fur blankets you can possibly find. The last time I saw Sibby, she was nearly naked, and I can't imagine there's much in that cave to keep her warm. When you do bring them to Muck Valley Cavern, be careful. The wild animals are bad enough, but Sibby herself will probably attack anyone on sight. Kalia, Castle Leia, you'll find her in the barracks. My beautiful Kay. My dearest daughter broke so many hearts when she was younger, but now that she's an officer in the Imperial Legion, I'm afraid she's let herself go a bit. Not gotten fat by Mafala, not that, but she's settled into a more practical kind of look, even a bit boyish, I guess you could say. So what I'd like you to do is get my Kay some pretty girl stuff, as much pretty girl stuff as you can. Flowers, perfume, Nord chocolate, that sort of thing. You've already received half of your fee in advance, and will receive the remainder after the gifts have been purchased and delivered, as we originally agreed. Thank you again for providing such a valuable service. Sincerely, Perenia Draconis. Who did they piss off to warrant killing the entire family? Alright, so who's closest? I think Matthias is probably closest. Well, Umbacano Mansion.
Jolring the butler. I've served Master Umbacano for many years.
Umbacano?
My master, Umbacano, is known across Cyrodiil as a collector of Aliad antiquities. He's always interested in rare artifacts from that era. Why? Do you have something of interest to my master?
I have an Aliad artifact for sale.
Really? May I see it, please?
Do I?
How interesting. I'm sure the curio shops in the market district would be glad to give you a fair price for this. Unfortunately, my master is only interested in the rarest and most unique Aliad artifacts to add to his collection.
Okay.
Be seeing you.
Yeah? What are you looking at?
I'm looking at a dead man.
What? A dead man? You got some kind of death wish, is that it?
Oh, hello.
Yes.
Did you just snort at me, bitch? Well, we'll see how you like an arrow in the small of your back. Which is what you're gonna get as soon as I am undetected. Yes, go down an alley where nobody can see you. This isn't suspicious at all, guards. This is absolutely normal. Oh, oh yes, go into the gardens where nobody can see you. I missed, but he didn't see me. Aw, damn it. Thank God for autosaves. I'm going to take everything on your person now. Well... Alright. Who's next? Probably the wild girl, right? Come on! Why is it so hard for this game to understand that I want to fast travel out of the city? All the other horses are sitting away from her. They're not sure how to feel about her. She's too purple for them. Alright, Veramina. You're right by Muck Valley Cavern, so we're gonna go to you. Now, I believe because of my mod, these animals won't actually attack me. Sorry, Shadowmere. You can do it, girl! This was deeper than I thought. I want this. Muck Valley Cavern. I can't see dick. Aha. Around here. Damn it! Hello. I too am a friend to animals. All animals, even bears. This is quite a deep cave with a lot of animals. I kind of forgot that I needed to guide my arrows in Oblivion. Yeah, she is basically naked. Cool. Alright, let's get out of here. And go to the next one, who will probably be Andreas. I think he's next geographically. Now, Andreas is a touch difficult. Because Andreas has an Imperial Guard in his tavern at all times. Oh wow, that's really close. Yep, and there's his sister down in Leyawen. But there is a way to kill Andreas without tipping off the guard. And I will show you how. The Drunken Dragon Inn. I fucking love this sign. This is my favorite sign.
What do you need, champion? Hey there, pal. Looking for a room?
Your mother bled like a pig.
My mother? No! What have you done to her? I'll kill you! Ah!
I can see your rage in your face.
You dare oppose the might of the Imperial Legion?
What's the matter? Can't get to me over your own table? Alright, this Legionnaire sucks. Thank you, good sir. I appreciate your assistance. I'll take his gold. I didn't mean to hit that button. But I soul trapped something, a bird or something. Last one. And then we can probably do one more dead drop. Maybe two if it goes really quick. The dead drops are quick. There she is.
Stop right there, criminal scum!
Shit. 5. Okay.
That's too bad. Okay, here's the procedure.
Yeah, whatever. I don't even know what stolen goods I have. Probably none, because I'm pretty good at getting back to, I'm pretty good at getting back to what's-his-face. Fathus.
Yes?
You look like your mother.
My mother? Oh, do you know her? She's such a sweet woman. I've been a terrible daughter, I'm afraid. I simply must visit more often.
Oh, don't worry.
Anyway, I have duties to tend to. If you see my mother, tell her I'll visit soon. I promise.
Don't worry, you'll be together forever. In just a moment.
Whoa!
Every member of the Draconis family has been killed. I must pick up my reward and next contract at a dead drop located in the stone well in the Castle Skingrad courtyard. I'll take your shit, too. Take the Leia when curious. There, now nobody will think you're boyish. The Dark Brotherhood makes me pretty twisted. The Dark Brotherhood does weird things to me. But I love them so.
Stop right there, criminal scum!
Oh, did I get caught? Oh well.
That's two. Okay.
Yes. Oh no, 1,000 gold.
Yes, master. You need me?
Why are you here?
Yes, master. You need me?
I picked up my reward and received my next contract. I picked up my next contract in the dead drop at Castle Skingrad Well. I've been ordered to kill the Khajiit Jagasta, who can be found at his home in Bruma. Jagasta is a master of unarmed combat and will prove a challenging opponent. I should also be aware that Jagasta is expecting trouble and has paid off the guards to look the other way if our fight spills into the city streets. That's not the same. It's not the same icon. Are you ready to get your hands dirty, Silencer? Your next target is a Khajiit nobleman by the name of Jagasta, who can be found at his home in the city of Bruma. Jagasta was recently offered the hand of a prominent Cyrodiil noble's daughter, but turned down the offer when he learned of the girl's rather negligible dowry. The girl's family is outraged, of course, and has hired the Dark Brotherhood to make Jagasta pay for his insolence. Go to Jagasta's house in Bruma and end his miserable life, but be warned, the Khajiit is rich and bored and spends most of his time honing his skills in unarmed combat. Any opponent who can kill with merely his hands is not to be trifled with, so tread carefully. Even worse, Jagasta is aware that someone may be trying to kill him, and has bribed the guards not to interfere if a fight should spill out into the city streets. When the target has been eliminated, you will find your next dead drop in a rotten box under the old bridge just south of the Imperial City. The box will contain your reward for killing Jagasta, as well as information regarding your next contract. Has Lucian ever told us why we're killing them before? Because I don't believe he has. That seemed too familiar to me. That's very familiar language. Where does the old cat live? Oh man. I wonder if this mod moved his house, because I could have sworn he was over on the other side of the city.
You have the eyes of a trained marksman.
Thank you! You have the eyes of someone who should be looking the other way. Alright. He'll be down here. Since this is where he actually sleeps. Feed.
I don't recall inviting you into my house. Leave quickly, or we will have a problem.
Oh, but I was invited. By Sithis.
Sithis? What is this treachery? Who sent you? I don't know who is behind this outrage, but I will have blood. To the void with you, assassin.
Oof. Oh, he punches hard. Did you just heal? Jagasta is dead. I must pick up my reward and the next contract at the dead drop located in the rotten box under the old bridge just south of the Imperial City. The Brothers of Darkness. That's a Dark Brotherhood book. Ha. Even if you haven't played this before, I'm sure you've put 2 and 2 together. I've played this many times, and now we're in the part where everything is just hopeless and bad. But I did write a thesis on where, well, not a thesis, but I did write an official paper on deducing where the other sanctuaries must be using the information from these. What did I just do? Alright, well, I've just royally fucked my necklace up. A Heron root. I want it. Oh, there it is. I picked up my reward and received my next contract. I've picked up my next contract from the dead drop beneath the old bridge. I've been ordered to kill an Argonian hunter named Shalise, who was holed up in the flooded mine. She's a wanted psychopath, and so I should be cautious. What the fuck have I done? Dagasta is dead! Well done! I was right about you, Silencer. You are a useful tool indeed. Let's see if you can continue to impress me. This does not fucking sound like the way Lucian talks. You must journey now to the flooded mine. There you will find Shalise, an Argonian hunter who was banished from her village near the Black Marsh, Morrowind border, for the brutal murder of a dark elven family. Relatives of the murdered family members have located Shalise and demand retribution. And, since the assignment is a bit far from Morrowind's Morag tongue to handle, the Dark Brotherhood has been commissioned to perform the elimination. Be warned, Silencer, Shalise is a skilled and deadly hunter and will fight like the desperate fugitive she is. After Shalise has been eliminated, your reward and another contract will be waiting at the dead drop location located inside a coffin just outside the ruins of Fort Redmond. There it is. If I recall, Shalise is kind of hard to fight because you have to fight her in the water. Almost certainly you need to find her in the water. You need to fight. Fight, not find. Probably because the mine is flooded. Why do I still need to breathe? I'm a vampire. There she is. Oh, I'm out of arrows. Arrows would be helpful right now. Arrow flames, that sounds good. Shalise is dead. I must pick up my reward in the next contract at the dead drop located in a coffin just outside the ruins of Fort Redmond. Yeah, I'll take the leather bracers too, why not? Why is there so much water? It's almost like it's a flooded mine. Oh, hello. I went the wrong way. I'm a vampire. I shouldn't need to breathe. Holy shit, I'm gonna die. Alright, where is my horse? Shadowmere. Shadowmere. Shadowmere, where the fuck are you? Well, I guess I'm fast traveling then. Without her. She'll follow me when I fast travel. It's down here, I thought. No? Oh, it's right there in front of my face. Nocturnal it is. Oh, there you are. Atta girl. Come on. The coffin outside of the fort. on, girl. Well, I guess outside means inside. Picked up my reward and my next contract. I picked up my next contract from the dead drop in the coffin outside Fort Redmond, and I've been ordered to kill Alval Uvani, a dark elf merchant who spends his time traveling around Cyrodiil. I should consult the schedule that has been left for me to determine where and when I should strike. Uvani is a master of the Destruction School of Magicka and has killed before, but does have a weakness. If Alval Uvani drinks mead, he will be rendered immobile due to a rare allergy to honey. I did that once. I removed all the food in his house and planted mead, so that it was the only thing he could drink, and it was such a bitch and a half. It was not worth it at all. If you're reading this note, Shalise is dead. You've done the world a great service, Silencer. It's time to continue the good work. Your next target is a traveling dark elf merchant by the name of Alval Uvani, who is currently renting a house in the city of Leyawen. Uvani is a well-respected tradesman back in his native Morrowind, and his business often takes him very far from home. Therein lies the problem. Alva Uvani's wife has become disillusioned with her husband's repeated extended absences and wishes to dissolve their marriage, and has sought the Dark Brotherhood's assistance. Lucky for us, Cyrodiil is a bit beyond the reach of Morrowind's Morag tongue. Alva Uvani is currently traveling around Cyrodiil and is never in one place for more than a couple of days. In this dead drop, you will also find the schedule detailing the Dark Elf's whereabouts. Use it to locate him and plan your elimination. Be aware, however, that because he is forced to travel alone to the farthest reaches of the Empire, Uvani has learned to defend himself. He is a master of the Destruction School of Magicka and is no stranger to killing. When Alva Uvani lies rotting, journey to the market district of the Imperial City. There you will find a shop called Stonewall Shields. Your dead drop is located behind that building in a hollowed-out tree stump. As usual, you will find your reward for the previous contract as well as information on your next. Yes, I must mention one last detail. Apparently Alva Uvani suffers from a rare dark elf condition, a serious allergy to honey. If you could somehow get Uvani to drink the honey-based spirit mead, perhaps by replacing his food, he would suffer from complete paralyzation. This would certainly make the dark elf a bit easier to deal with. As he travels around Cyrodiil, Alva Uvani can be found at the following locations on the following days. Breville, Skingrad, Bruma, Leyawen, rented property. Keep in mind there may be some variation on the time it takes him to get to the different cities. I accidentally clicked on a thing. Alright, well, where did I drop my horse? There she is. Where is he right now? He's in Bruma right now. So let's head to Bruma before he leaves. Yeah, I did that once. I camped in his house, removed all his food, replaced everything with mead, and he finally drank it, and nothing happened. I mean, he got paralyzed. That part was true, but...
I've heard you know how to move in light armor.
I do.
Greetings!
Hail.
Hello there.
It sounds like the Knights of the Night. I have no time for your pathetic attempts at small talk. Now, walk away before I get nasty.
Oh, I can't actually talk to him and tell him he's about to die.
Hello!
Do you think I could snipe him from up here? Not with people wandering.
What's your story? Any idea what Grom
Ugh.
will do
What's
now
going
that
on with you?
Vainland is dead? I've heard that Nord warriors have traveled from Skyrim.
Oh, he's talking to Grom about what
with
Grom will do.
mercenaries to assault the Redoran of Morrowind.
The Nords have always been protective of their territory. It's no wonder they get involved.
Grom will do now that old Bainlin is dead? What? Yes. Kinnereth bestowed the boots of the Crusader on a
Grom,
world
like,
knight.
forgot, I guess. In your dream, you open your eyes to a beautiful blue sky. The sun is bright, but you feel cool, even a bit damp. You draw a breath, but begin to cough as you expel blood and dirt from that you've inhaled into your lungs. As you try and draw another, you see a shovel of dirt being emptied onto your face. The sunlight grows fainter as you view it through the soil that covers your body. You would scream, but your mouth fills with dirt before you can make a sound. Vampirism is so cheerful. Alright, so he's still in here. I gave up trying to wait inside.
Head on.
Oh, good, he's in like a
Thank
room.
Akatosh, the Oblivion crisis is over. Although with no emperor and no heir, I wonder what
He's
will
in this
happen
one.
to the Empire. Is that so?
No, he's
I
not.
heard the gauntlets of the Crusader are gone from the chapel in Coral. Is this true? Yes. Is it true what they're saying? Is Bainlin really dead? No.
Yes, he is. I think I need to kill him on the road. Oh, Grom's in a bit of denial. Oh! Never mind, he's in here. I've killed Alval Uvani. I must pick up my reward in the next contract of the Deadlop located in the market. Dead drop located in the market district of the Imperial City and a hauled out tree stump behind Stonewall Shields. Ooh, a dagger of absorption. That is mine now. But I think, ooh, let me take his bowl of blackberries. Alright, now. Oh, what was... Dude! You were fucking drinking mead? That's hilarious. Alright, well, that is all the time I have for today, so thank you everybody so much for watching. I've been Rael, and I will see you next week. Bye!